snow is between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. on Sunday. The impact, of course, the snow, it's going to be heavy at times in some spots, and where we get those heavy bands to set up is where we're going to get some of the most accumulating snow and the higher totals, I would say. You're going to need the shovel in some spots because some of this heavy snow will accumulate. We're expecting several inches of snow in some spots. The roads will become slick because when the snow falls, temperatures will plummet into the 20s as fresh Arctic air rolls in. So with snow falling, temperatures in the 20s, roads will be quite slippery and snow covered quickly. Here's the latest from the National Weather Service. The latest winter weather alerts. Notice all the counties in purple, basically right along I-95, including here in D.C., the winter weather advisories. This is where we're expecting a strip of around 2 to maybe 4 inches of snow. That includes us here in D.C. For those of you in Fairfax, Arlington, Alexandria, also in Manassas, Prince William, in Fauquier County, Culpeper County, Prince George's County, up toward Baltimore. That's where we have the winter weather advisories. But for those of you in Frederick, Westminster, Hagerstown, Winchester, western portions of Loudoun County, you're under a winter storm warning, and that's where we're expecting most of the snow to accumulate. So the counties in white, we could potentially see over 4 inches of snow. So yeah, this active pattern continues. Here is your planner for Sunday. Now, if you need to get any errands done before this precipitation rolls in, I would try to go within the next few hours here, or if you're an early riser, maybe try to get out between 5, 6, 7 in the morning. But after that, look what happens. We're going to start to see some snowflakes, maybe even some raindrops initially, as temperatures will be above freezing to start in most locations. And then temperatures will begin to fall through the day as that snow really gets going. Now, this forecast in particular is for D.C. So, of course, the city is going to be a little bit milder than the outlying areas. So most of us outside the city will drop into the 20s as we head through the afternoon. And this snow will stick. Notice the wind chills. That will become a factor as well later in the day. You can see 20s for those real field temperatures. The snow wraps up between, I'd say, 5 and 7 p.m. Then it's done. So about 8 hours of some snow, and then it adds up. So here's Futurecast timing it out for you. Notice in the morning by 9, 10 a.m., most of us along and northwest of 95 seeing snow. South and east, southern Maryland. Notice Patuxent River still dealing with some plain rain at right around 10 in the morning. That includes Easton, Cambridge along the eastern shore, but D.C. north and west. We're looking at snow. Winchester, you're going to be dealing with snow at 10 in the morning. Gaithersburg, Manassas, you'll be freezing with some snow. But look what happens through the afternoon. Temperatures drop into the 20s as this snow continues to fall through the day. This is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 20s for most of us. So whatever falls will be sticking. And it does appear that we're going to have a band of snow wrap around on the back side of the system right before it pushes out. And that's where we could see some of the best snowfall rates in terms of accumulation. So between 2 and 5 p.m., we could get some of the heaviest snow with temperatures in the 20s. And look at this. Finally, southern Maryland over toward the eastern shore, we're getting in on that pure snow, still raining from Salisbury to the beaches at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But even the beaches could see a few flakes before it comes to an end, and then very, very cold behind it. The winds will begin whipping up. Mountain snow showers continuing into Sunday night. Some areas out into the mountains will get more than 6 inches of snow from this system. And then look what happens on Inauguration Day, Monday, Martin Luther King Day. Sunshine, but bitterly cold temperatures. The coldest temperatures of the year so far in the season. 16 for an actual temperature. 16 in Leesburg, 20 in Manassas, 19 at Andrews. This is 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Monday. So how much snow, right? That's the big question. Well, 2 to 4 inches of snow. That's what we think. A general 2 to 4 for a good portion of the area. That includes D.C., Prince William County, areas north and west, Leesburg, Winchester, 2 to 4. But as I mentioned earlier, those of you in Winchester, Martinsburg, Frederick, Westminster, well north and west of the city, that's the best chance to see maybe some spots higher than 4 inches of snow. And then as you head south, the farther south you go down 95, the lower the snowfall amounts will be. So Fredericksburg, a trace to about 2 inches of snow, a possibility. So we'll be watching it closely and continuing to give you updates through the night tonight and into tomorrow as that snow gets going. And then what happens behind the snow? Well, frigid temperatures. We've been talking about it for a while now. The coldest air of the season, the coldest air we've actually experienced in quite a while will arrive, and it will hang around Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And we're calling it dangerous cold. One, because we're not quite used to it. We haven't experienced temperatures this cold in a while. Two, the winds. The winds are going to be whipping up on Monday, gusting to 30, maybe 40. So that's going to make temperatures in the teens and 20s Monday to feel more like the single digits. So here's your 10-day temperature trend with temperatures only in the 20s on Monday, teens to near 20 Tuesday and Wednesday. And again, these are actual temperatures. Wind chills Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday will be in the single digits and teens. That is it. And then overnight, as we head through Monday and Tuesday, wind chills could drop below zero, especially with snowpack, and that's when it becomes quite dangerous. Here's the good news. Temperatures begin to climb. We begin to thaw out as we head into next week. We're talking 40s starting Saturday and then well into the 40s heading into the week after that. So here's your Inauguration Day forecast. Now, this is one of the main reasons it was moved inside. 23 is the forecast high, but again, wind chills, single digits and teens. So please bundle up. Again, cover up exposed skin, wear a hat, gloves, heavy jacket. With that wind and the cold temperatures around, it will be dangerous. At least the sun will be shining. A little bit of inauguration history. I think a lot of you already know the answer, but the coldest inauguration ever was Ronald Reagan's in 1985. 7 degrees was the high temperature. JFK had a cold one in 1961 with 22 degrees. So this is going to be one of the coldest inaugurations in history. Here's a look at those future wind chills. Again, why it gets dangerous. We wake up Monday morning with single-digit wind chills, and we keep it that way even into the peak heating of the day, Monday afternoon. Single digits and teens, that's what it's going to feel like. So dress for single digits on Monday. Heavy, heavy layers. And then Monday night into Tuesday morning. I don't want to get kids excited, but there's a chance that some school districts could have a 2-hour delay or so Tuesday morning, as wind chills will be below zero. So that's when it gets extreme and dangerous. So some tips: limit time outside, cover exposed skin, especially around your face, your head. That's where most of the heat escapes. So wearing a hat, definitely a good tip. And please check on your neighbors. Some people don't have the proper heat sources to keep them warm. Bring in your pets. Never leave them outside, please. Here's your 3-day forecast. Snow on Sunday, 35 degrees, and it will be accumulating snow. Again, a general 2 to 4 inches of snow expected. Monday, it's going to be cold. 9 for that overnight temperature. Monday night, 23 for that afternoon temperature. Just a frigid day, and the extreme cold will continue into Tuesday. But the good news is the sun will be out Monday and Tuesday, but it will not be warming us up. So very, very cold, dangerous weather ahead after we deal with some of the snow. Now, that's why in our 7-day forecast, we have our weather impact alert continuing through Wednesday. So 4 days in a row for dangerous, potentially life-threatening conditions here. And that's why we issue weather impact alerts to keep you informed and up to date. Your holiday on Monday, again, one of the coldest days here. We did drop Wednesday into the teens for afternoon highs. Even with the sunshine, we're talking brutal, dangerous cold. And then, yes, some relief. We go above freezing. 33 on Thursday, 39 on Friday with some sunshine, partly cloudy on Saturday. We're up to 40 degrees. So again, stay safe over the next few days. The big story on Sunday will be the snow. The big story Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be the extreme cold. Again, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be back at 11 o'clock for our live broadcast. You can always keep updated with our latest weather, WUSA9.com, and of course right here on CBS.